Hello, Spencer. Thank you for joining us on the 802. How are you this afternoon?
I'm fabulous. I've been really chilled all day. I managed to get the day off work just for you guys, so you should be super grateful.
Oh, wow.
We are, don't worry.
Oh, my God. The attitude on you today.
No, I joke. I'm super grateful to be invited on your podcast. It's exciting to see new stuff kind of take off.
Yeah, thanks. Especially as a podcaster yourself, it's nice to make the worlds collide, right? It's cute.
Absolutely.
So how
Cute.
So how you been doing in lockdown, Spencer?
It's been ups and downs. I've finally got used to it just as things are starting to ease, which is really annoying. At first, it was quite difficult, kind of being like, right, okay, I'm going to stay at home. I can't go out. I can't see anyone, and then like you end up just getting like a bit down on yourself because that's all a bit, crap.
Yeah.
But then as time's gone on, I've just thrown myself into the podcast, into loads of different projects, and yeah, now I'm happy to be at home, and now I'm being asked to go back to work, and I'm like, no, like let's stay at home now.
I know you're like one of the most busiest person on Twitter and Instagram. I always feel like you're always like you one of those people that you're like an octopus. You have your hand in you literally have your hand in so much pots, and it's nice to see. I've never seen a more busier gay.
I love that. I'm not sure if I would describe myself as an octopus. Is that a good thing?
I mean, you're not ugly. Octopus are cute.
Whoa.
So tell us more about the love of queers and what exactly is your mission statement.
So basically, when I was growing up, I grew up in North Wales, and as I was kind of discovering that I was gay, there wasn't really anything out there for me to learn from or understand, or any other queer people around me that I knew of.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was about a year after I came out, I was like, do you know what? Like, I'm in a good place now. I want to find out other people's stories. So For the Love of Queers started out as like a coming out stories kind of blog.
Yeah.
I would just find random people in like LGBT blogs and stuff on Facebook and like interview them on their coming out and just share them. And it picked up some momentum. And then I realized pretty soon after that, coming out isn't everything to do with being queer, right? Like there's so many other facets to our lives, which I hadn't discovered yet because coming out was the only thing I'd done as a queer person. So then later on, I started picking up more about what's going on in other parts of the world, the different rights, different talents, music, everything, and I was like, I can represent all of these people. So the kind of mission statement, I guess, is just to lift people's voices that often don't get a platform otherwise.
Yeah, so basically you're kind of like a freedom fighter for people that can't really voice their opinion. Is that correct to say? Great, you know what? That's pretty awesome, and it's nice to see someone as young as yourself like doing some of this. It gives our generation hope that there are people out there that are working quite hard, and it's nice. It's nice to see. So, my other question to you is, what do you think? What do you think people can do beyond Pride Month? So, because as it's Pride Month, and For the Love of Queers and the stuff that you do, what do you think people can do beyond Pride Month to raise awareness about important issues about that might impact the LGBTQ plus community globally?
That was quite a hefty question.
There was honestly, so to give you a minute to think, there were so many words then.
So Spencer, how do you save the world?
All right. I'm just trying my best to, what's his name? My best Trevor McDonald impersonation. Like, I want to be I'm just trying to come for Ben Hunt's gig. That's exactly what it is.
It will be Trevor McDonald for the game.
Trevor McDonald and Ben Hunt are very different people, doll.
I'm coming for the gig, honey.
Okay. So I have an answer. Now I've had time to prepare and taking all those words you just spat at me.
So rude to me. Jesus.
You gotta laugh. You have to. So I think when people are told to like stand up for queer rights or for black rights or for any minorities' rights, it seems overwhelming. Like you're supposed to change the world or like challenge a big power or do something. You're supposed to go out and protest and march and shout and fight the police and do this and do that. And in reality, I think things need to happen on a much more local level. Like, if we can talk to our friends about being queer, and if we can talk to our families about being queer, and then they talk to their friends and their families, it becomes a ripple effect. This doesn't need to be, you don't need to, go out and change the world by yourself. By all means do, if you have the energy and the power. Yeah. But it can be pretty exhausting sometimes. Like, everything is very overwhelming. There's always something going on. This isn't, you go to a march and that's it. Equality happens the next day. This isn't. It just doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, things take years and years and years. And so, it's really important that, for me, that we have things on local levels. I want people that I associate myself with, or people that I hang out with. It's okay to disagree on certain things, but if I have a friend that says anything remotely homophobic, transphobic, whether it's out of ignorance or whether it's out of hate, I'm gonna call that bitch out.
Yes, we love to see it. We love to see it.
When you call someone out, how offensive are you allowed to get?
Good question.
I feel like I want to offend my friends when I call them out, but I also know that's not very helpful. So I feel like we should hear, as three gays, define how offensive you're allowed to be. Like, I think bitch is a nice level to hit on the level of offense.
I don't know. I'm very much like cutthroat. I like go straight for the jugular and just go for everything, apart from like your parents and the job you're working for.
Oh man, I'll include your job in it. Don't worry about that.
Shame.
Honestly,
but I'm like,
I've called my boss out loads of times.
We love it. We love to see it. Yeah,
I think it depends on how comfortable you are with the person, right? Because there's certain friends of mine I can be like, oh my god, you literally just said the worst thing in the world. Like, I can't believe you just said that. And there's other people that would be like, it's my opinion. I can say whatever I want. That's my opinion. And then you start. But to be honest, the F's and the B's aren't necessary. If you've got the facts and you know that your friend is wrong, or your family's wrong, or your boss is wrong, like, just wipe the floor with them. You don't need to be angry. You don't need to swear. No, okay, you're uneducated. I'm not going to give you my time. I'm not going to give you my energy. We're going to move on. But just know that I don't respect you anymore. Like, stuff like that. I feel like that hits harder than being like, you're a bitch, I hate you,
Unless you can, like, do exactly what you said, lay them out with the facts, and then just close it off with, like, bitch.
Yeah.
And then you just walk off into the sun.
Period.
Walk away.
Oh my god,
exactly,
hair.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you don't have hair like me, like if you have like short curly hair, what I'm meant to do, just like dirty wine.
Yeah, you imaginary flick. I have short hair too. You always imagine that you have a wig on, no?
Yes. Like a shake and go wig, or like a proper like wig.
We're talking Brazilian, we're talking Malaysian, we're talking bundles. Yeah. Like, every gay man, as soon as they come out, is given their imaginary wig, so that at any point when they need to
like
flick, they can.
Yes.
Here's what kind of gay you're going to be. Here's your wig. Now sashay away.
I love it.
It's a real shame if you get one of those like shiny, like blonde ones from Amazon, and like, this is the type of gay you're going to be, and you're like,
God, or like a pussycat wig, like you want like a really crap one that takes like an hour to detangle. Like, girl, no.
How is it going to take you an hour to detangle a pussycat wig? They've got like 7 hairs.
Yeah, but if you don't know how to do, like there was a few drag queen choices that did pussycat wigs and it wasn't great. We call no names.
I feel like you can get away with a not great pussycat wig more than you can get away with a not great, like, inches. Inches, once they start look tangled, they look tangled. Yeah. Pussycat wigs just look short and fun.
I think you have done your research into these wigs. I know nothing.
Yes, this is a bit off topic, but I actually plan to be Tina Turner for Halloween this year. And I'm going to give you the ooh-ah-ah sensation because I am what? Sickening.
So, in planning to be Tina Turner, you're gonna quote Monique Hart and then Shangela.
Yes.
Madness.
Wow. You're really doing it all for your community right here.
Oh my God, yes.
For Halloween, I'm going to be every black woman.
Yes.
Jeez.
Damn right.
Spencer, you are also a podcaster. We are an esteemed podcast company.
Yes.
Can you just let us know a bit more about Queer Talk and how your sort of recordings been going during lockdown? Have been struggling as much as me and Nick have?
God.
The struggle is real, but we don't talk about that. We pretend we're professionals and we just move on. We ignore the
professional.
Professional. The thing is, we now have to record from home, okay? So myself, Mufseen and James, Mufseen and James both live in London. I live in Manchester. And I used to go to London to record. I used to go there anyway to just catch up with people, work on things, whatever. And it used to be nice because we'd have the guest over, we'd lay out some snacks, we'd, spend the afternoon together. And it was a real nice, like, get to know each other, really have a chat, get down with each other, whatever, super cute. And now, like, I'm in Manchester and I just plug in my headphones and I'm like, okay, so I'm sat alone in my room, alone, not really producing great sound quality. Having conversations is much more difficult like this than when you're chilling in a room together.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest struggle for me is like not making those connections as well. We've done some amazing interviews. Some of the best stuff has come out of this lockdown because we're in our fields. We have a lot of time to think, and so the best content is coming out. But I really can't wait to just hang out with people again.
Yes, agree. Yeah, like, I mean, I feel you on that because, like, when, like, me and Dan, this is, like, our 6th episode, and we started this podcast in lockdown, so for us, it was, like, we haven't really had the experience of, like, recording in our same room, and I know when this is over, I'm definitely going to go to London on a regular, and Dan definitely going to come up on a regular, and we could record it in together, because, so we have not been able to, like, we have not had the experience yet, so we don't know what that feels like, but sure. I'm sure it must be very different, like recording at home. But you know what? At the same time, I feel like it's been nice having like Dan as a co-host, and like because because I don't see him, this is kind of like not only is a podcast, it's also a catch up as well. And it's nice because the way how our friendship works, the same conversation you would get in this podcast is what you would get in real life anyway. It's recorded.
Just loud and screaming.
Loud and screaming.
There is such a reason why we called this the AO2. Like, it's named after the National Express coach between London and Liverpool, because we were like, there is distance between us that needs to be covered, and this is how we do it. And also, when we do start recording in person, it would be really nice if National Express covered that ticket cost.
Yes. We are
like, if National Express and Matalan want to join forces and be co-sponsors of this show, I'm not going to be mad about it.
Make it work.
We ain't going to be mad at all. Not at all. We love freedom. We love the freeness. Also, we need to
say we love the freeness. You have to subtly hint and say they're getting so good at it. You can't literally like give it to me for free.
Pay our bills.
Right now, this second. Pay me. Doesn't Shangela have a song like that? Pay me.
Yes, she does have a song called Pay Me. You are really on the Shangela vibe today, aren't you?
Yes. Because she pay her dancers on like Todrick.
Honestly, like, Halloween, October 31st is going to come around. You're going to be in the Shangela Tina Turner outfit.
Yes, honey.
And you're doing covers of Shangela songs as opposed to Tina Turner ones. And everyone's going to be very confused.
I'm paying Pay Me, and I'm doing Pay Me, Proud Mary, and and working. I'm a professional.
Wherever you're going to be on Halloween, I need to be in a different city.
Yeah. You guys are really coming from my throat today, huh? Wow.
You just keep putting it in front of us.
That's like a cake. Eat the cake, now animate. An absolute joke.